Think you're a little bit big for the bag, darling. Nah. Really? I'm coming back to sit down, you know. I was cleaning that seat so that I could come and sit down and get the wine bottle. You can't go on the newly cleaned seat, I'm afraid. Nah. You don't enjoy sitting on people, don't you, not? So when we were over at the Kelpies in Falkirk, I picked up a very reasonably priced bottle of strawberry wine, which was actually delicious. It was really good. I've not enjoyed a wine so much as that one in a while. Now, we were just out at Châtellerault Country Park. You know, the stables, your Duke of Hamilton's resort. And I thought I'd pick up a couple of different bottles of stuff. Since the strawberry wine was so nice, I thought we'd try something else. So I've been talking to Aki's about rhubarb and how much I just pure enjoy rhubarb. Yeah, I love making a rhubarb crumble and that. But you tend to only get it when it's in season, and we don't have a garden here to grow it. So here you've got Lindisfarne fruit wine, rhubarb flavour, full-bodied medium dry aromatic wine, and it's 14.5% in strength. I'm liking the bottle. I mean, these labels are great, aren't they? So what are we told here? Lindisfarne's range of fruit and country wines are made using quality ingredients. These superb wines can be drunk on their own or made into a long drink by mixing lemonade, tonic water, soda water, or mulled on a cold winter's evening. I do like a long vodka, but I've never tried a long wine drink. The name Lindisfarne is synonymous with products of high quality, purity, and good taste. Simply enjoy. Lindisfarne is synonymous in my mind with Viking invasion, not with producing anything, but there you go. So this is produced and bottled by Lindisfarne Limited at St Aidan's Winery, the holy island of Lindisfarne, Northumberland, TD15 2RX. So we'll try this one and see what like it is. We have a second bottle here. Now this is bottled like a red wine. It's very dark, you know, green bottle by the looks of it. And this is Cairn Mohr cherry wine. Now I was actually stuck. There was a couple in there. I didn't want to end up coming home with hundreds of bottles of wine. But there was a black currant wine as well by the same folk. And I may come to regret not getting the blackcurrant, but I thought I'll go for the cherry one this time and see what like that is. So Cairn Mohr Winery, Errol. So this is Scotland. There you've got Perth, Scotland. And it's a Scottish fruit wine. This is 13.3, so a little less alcoholic than your Lindisfarne batch. This one has luxury cherries from Blairgowrie, making this thrilling wine a cherry-licious event. I kind of hate that. Rich and moist, dark and silky, Little Red Riding Hood lost in the Black Forest. What? Van Morrison was always going on about sweet cherry wine in an unrelated incident. Okay. Open and allowed to breathe for 1 to 2 hours before drinking and serve at room temperature. Okay, so that's quite like a red wine as well, because you open that and leave that to breathe for a while, don't you? So this is maybe more of a red wine, which I'm not averse to. Produced and bottled at the Cairn Mohr Winery in Cider House, Errol, Perthshire. So this is fully Scottish, this one. Liking this label too. How good is that? So we'll see what these taste like, and I will get back. Okay, so we've got not a glass of Glenmorangie. We have a glass with a wee bit of the Lindisfarne rhubarb wine in it. It's a great colour. Nee, you coming up? You want some, yeah? Elfie boy want my wine? So we'll see how this tastes, shall we? Definitely rhubarb. Tastes more like a wine than the strawberry. It's not as sweet as the strawberry wine was. Yeah, it's really easy to drink. It's too easy to drink, I think. But it's got that kind of dry edge that some wines have. I think, was that the one that was saying that it was a bit dry and crisp? I don't think it would be good mixed with, I mean, maybe with lemonade, but it's saying that you can, with, this one doesn't say it's dry either. Am I making things up? I'm sure one of them said it was like kind of dry and fruity. But... oh, there it's on the front. Yeah, full-bodied, medium dry aromatic wine. It's got that dry edge to it, definitely. And it's not as sweet as a strawberry wine for the Falkirk Kelpies. I don't remember who did that wine. I maybe still have the bottle. But yeah, super drinkable. So we'll see what the cherry wine tastes like in a wee minute. I want to finish this one first. Okay, so do still have the bottle from the strawberry wine, and it's the same brand as the cherry wine that I've just bought. This was excellent. It wasn't very expensive. I think these come in at about £8, I think, a bottle. And at 13.3% pure alcohol. I mean, that's not terrible. And it was so tasty. It was really good. Definitely a lot more drinkable than this. This is quite dry and it's quite, yeah, it's a wee bit strong. Drinkable, but not quite as drinkable as this was. So this is why I've got the glass here, is because the bottles are just going to keep trying to roll off the sofa. So I will try the cherry wine. We'll see how this goes. I love this bottle. I like everything about this, except for the weird thing on the back. What was that about Red Riding Hood and Van Mohr? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see if their wine's any good. Give me a moment. How good is that colour? Oh my goodness. That's a good colour. I'm wondering if it's as kind of white red wine in taste, like the bottle suggests it is. It's definitely come packaged like a red wine. Again, I'm sure this bottle is green in colour. But let's see what this tastes like. That's weird. I actually thought for a second that it might be fizzy, knowing it wasn't fizzy because I'd opened the thing. But it's just, I think it was like the kind of immediate sharp taste. It is more red wine like than the Lindisfarne. It's got more of that kind of edge to it that red wine has. You can definitely taste the cherry in that. That's very palatable, actually. I wonder how it smells. It just smells like cherries, to be honest. Just very cherry-like. I think it would be quite good, maybe in a kind of like a cherry sauce or something. I think you could make like quite a nice kind of, I don't even know what I'm thinking. It tastes like it could be really easily made into a dessert or a jam or a syrup of some kind, like a syrup you might put over like vanilla ice cream or something. Yeah, I'm not hating that at all. I think the easiest to drink out of all three was the strawberry wine, then this cherry wine, and then the Lindisfarne rhubarb wine, in that order. And I think it's really just the dryness. It was saying that it was like a medium dry aromatic wine. I will drink them all quite happily, but I'm preferring this Cairn Mohr to the Lindisfarne. So I'll be looking out for this brand more often, I think. And it seems to be fairly common at kind of tourist centres that are associated with places, because it was a tourist centre that was connected to the Falkirk Kelpies, and the tourist centre attached to the Châtellerault Country Park, the stables there. So it seems like this is tourist wine, but I'm into it, definitely into it. So there we go, that's my very unprofessional wine review. The first and possibly the last of its kind for Random Scottish History. Catch you later. Something's about to spring back into place in a minute when the claws are freed. When someone picked up my journal and read it, and I never want to go back there. It was one of the biggest boundaries Boing. It was terrible day one because I could feel truly safe and free to express myself openly and honestly. That has never had a use before. Now I'm glad it's there, to be honest. Oh, and an Elfie boy's coming to help Femi with his goal of trying to, I don't know, run away with the thing. I don't know what he's doing with it. I think he's about to find he can't keep it though, because it will keep springing away from him. You can't keep it. It will keep springing away from you. Like that.